The anti-terrorism that you want us to now move into, just in case all is over with the counter-terrorism, can the people also participate in this?
Yes. Anti-terrorism is virtually what people that I want to call civil libertarians are more at home with as to counter-terrorism. Counter-terrorism is dire in its nature, okay? It is normally used when we had situations like we did 4 or 5 months back, when people were being killed incessantly. Now, when the situation is stabilized and improvements start coming in like we are seeing, we begin to make plans to what? Transform into anti-terrorism. Anti-terrorism is simply about looking at it in this order. We start first by preventing, okay? From prevention to detection, from detection to denial, and from denial to response. Okay, that's a systematic approach. We begin to see how we prevent these things by identifying those root causes of terrorism. The root causes of terrorism are diverse: social, socio-economic, political, religious frustrations.
So this has to be an ongoing thing.
An ongoing thing. It's not just an end in itself. It's a journey. It's not a destination.
Okay, before you go, comment on this if you will. I mean, what do we do, or should we be doing anything about Amichid, where he was taken for treatment? Because the way the Cameroonians go about that, they have this system of very close monitoring in preventing some of these terrorist activities. How do we leverage, if at all we should, about why he was taken there?
Yes, indeed. We have to first and foremost go into that area, find out who are those who stay in that area. What are their socio-economic, political, religious, demographic leanings? I tell you something about terrorism. Terrorists will move to areas that are friendly, conducive. So if Amechide had certain things that made them go there, when we have placed safety nets there, we will duplicate those safety nets in other similar Amechides, other similar enclaves that have those social or religious or political leanings that particular town has.
You were talking about moving in, setting up some sort of safety nets.
Yes.
But maybe one, I'm sure the ministry must have been thinking we're ahead of this one. Who knows? But they have to consolidate on that.
Yes, indeed, they have to. And that is where what I want to call a lot of, cooperation comes in between the two JTFs, the international JTFs. There must be something about Amachid which led the Boko Haram men there. There are a lot of other towns. And when you look at it, what made that place conducive? Okay, terrorist operations tend towards people who have social, economic, political leanings to their cause. And once you found that, you're not going to take out those social, political leanings, but you're going to put certain measures in place to ensure that such things are declared early later or next time. Then you look at other places on your records that have the same demographics with Amachid and the same leanings, and just duplicate those security measures there.
Just quickly too, there's some people who are not so optimistic about, his death or what effect it might have. Some people say maybe it's a case of kill the shepherd and scatter the sheep. What do you see?
Making it difficult for anyone to chase.
Exactly, making it more difficult for them to hunt down members of Boko Haram.
If perchance what we are hearing is not true, the man has suddenly declared himself dead, it's also an indicator that something has led to his having to go further down. Okay? Possibly he's trying to go on the ground. Possibly he's trying to get out of this.
What about the bounty? Do you think that could have any effect? The bounty that...
the bounty that has been placed on his head is actually meant to go to anyone who comes with information, isn't it? So if somebody somewhere still knows, despite the fact that this man declared he's dead, he's not dead, the bounty is there to really motivate.
Can the bounty be given publicly in terms of the public knowing that the bounty has been given?
Well, I don't think that will be done that way, as in give a check to somebody.
Quietly.
Yeah, it could be.
Can it be given to the Nigerian army?
Well, I
evidence that he's
I
dead.
believe the information they seek will not come from a group. It will come from an individual who may take it to a group who will now take it up there. So at the end of the day, my concern is that if somebody brings that kind of information, the promise is redeemed so that more people will be encouraged to do the same thing.
But how important or otherwise is it for people to see the body,
The body.
or the face, or something?
You see, in this kind of situation, as I told you, under counterterrorism, you may not be able to bring somebody and declare him, this is the body, and it doesn't help matters both ways. Okay? If you decided to parade a corpse, two ways. One set of people will be jubilating, and another set of people will be reaffirming their loyalty to that cause.
So either way,
Yes, there's
will have its
exactly. There is a
effects.
measure of damage control, being applied when these things happen and bodies are not shown.
but what
Yes.
should people do if a video pops up tomorrow saying, I'm still here? Especially if he states a current date or something.
Yes, the same way people are having doubts about this present claim, if that video comes up, people will still have doubts about that claim. In fact, I read somewhere that post 30th June, when he was believed to have been injured, something 13th of July or so, someone came up and made, a video statement, a speech, and people went in, experts looked critically at that person and said that is not
So just said it
Muhammad.
was fake.
Exactly. Because when you go on, we are creatures of habit. Okay? Those who are in the profession know what to do. They look at the TV, they look at your voice pitch, they look at how you pronounce certain words, they look at your mannerisms. And no matter how good your makeup artist was, they'll just tell you that's not him.
All right. Okay, then that's an interesting perspective. That's where we'll have to let it go here today. We thank you very much indeed, retired Captain Omar Aliyu, for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.